I'm sorry, the delay, sitting was delayed. Yes.
But I beg to mention one review petition, my lord. Earlier, it was listed before your lordship. That was the case, my lord, for removal of the gate, my lord. Subsequently, there
Means, was the main order mine?
Yes, my lord. That
The-
was only because of the wrong.
No. The order for which review is sought for, is it my order?
Yes, my lord. Your lordship.
Okay. The review.
Right.
Next we got what over.
May I please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 9 of today's list. My senior left the court due to medical emergency. Kindly the matter may be passed.
A prayer is made on behalf of Mr. R.P. Sharma, Learned Senior Counsel, for an adjournment in the matter on account of personal inconvenience. Have you informed the other side?
Yes.
The prayer is not objected to by the Learned Counsel for the respondents. So accordingly, registry to list this matter immediately after the ensuing summer vacations.
That legal lordship, they mention item number 29.
20?
29 lordship. Letter may be exam 40 lordship.
It's a DP matter.
Lordship.
Affidavits have come on record. We'll have it for hearing.
Lordship. Affidavit is filed.
We'll have it for hearing.
Lordship, because of some difficulty of my senior.
No. Today I'll fix it for hearing.
Lordship.
We'll fix a date, we'll hear it, because this matter has to be Timung was with regard to that police inspector,
Police.
right?
Lordship.
He had brought two ladies
Lordship.
while he had gone to arrest. That case only.
Lordship.
You'll have to hear it, young man. We'll hear it. We'll fix a date. Let the matter reach be here. We'll fix a date.
Thank you, Lordship. Lordship, with the consent of the petitioner, I beg to mention item number 4, Lordship. Lordship, kindly fix the matter after vacations. My senior Mr. SK is out of state.
Lordship may fix a date. The Lordship may fix a date.
Pleadings are complete here.
Lordship,
Okay, you need not be here. Be here. When the matter reaches, we will pass the orders. We'll fix it for final disposal. What was the issue?
issue, Your Lordship, he was convicted, Your Lordship.
Convicted.
Lordship.
2 charges.
2 charges. Then
One
Your
charge,
Lordship, it was
325, he was...
finally, Your Lordship, initially 302, then it was 225.
302, the doubt was there.
No.
So this court exonerated him. 325, respondent number 9, accused victim, PW 9. So that was no doubt. So after conviction,
Lordship.
how can you claim this benefits?
No, Your Lordship, there are 2 issues. One issue is there, Your Lordship. Under the CCS rule, Your Lordship, when a person is convicted, when penalty is to be imposed, he was required to issue a notice, Your Lordship. That is there in CCS rule, and Your Lordship, that has been, Your Lordship, considered, Your Lordship, in Tulsiram Patil, Your Lordship. And our High Court judgment is also there. 2 judgments are there.
Okay. Item number 4, Lika.
Yes.
The Learned Counsel for the parties have submitted that the pleadings in the matter is complete and the matter requires to be taken up for final consideration. So, considering the said request, registry is directed to list this matter again on 29/7/2024 for admission hearing. An endeavor would be made to dispose of the matter on the next day. Only on that small point.
No.
Okay.
Skip your
Disposed of. But Mr. Chakraborty.
Only one point,
Ah.
Malad has not found. Though there was nothing to show. But one notings from the official, they have brought though photocopy fact is that commander is enough to do. But as because it's under 46 prior to that, it was the SSFC was fixed on earlier 30th of July 2016. At that point of time, DRG was not there. Because of it, they have waited and they have taken the approval of the DIG.
No, approval of the DIG without reason.
Yes, but DIG, but
Where is that reason?
reason specific was not, but that line maybe, the approval of the DIG was
Okay.
there and DIG
May
signed.
help you in the appeal if I go against you.
DIG approval was there and DIG signed the charge sheet on 3rd of August. Subsequently, this proceeded. So, prior to
But
that,
DIG's approval, there was no reason.
specifically not given, but My lord, can this, it doesn't just nothing. Because earlier fixed on 30th of July, but the AGO is not present and his approval is
Where
taken.
are the originals of this?
Originals, my lord, they have not found, my lord. Next page is the, my lord, the charge sheet.
But the provision does not say that it can be held with an approval of a higher authority. Provision says
It
that
has to
there
be-
has to be a reason why you're proceeding with that. So where is that provision with regard to requirement of an taking of a prior approval? Taking prior approval will not condone that deficiency.
But only this much is the material. That may be, one line may be,
Mr. Chakraborty has made my head go bad. Can't help it. But you'll get the order only by Wednesday or Thursday. You can apply for a certified copy. Disposed of. Yes, Mr. Avedin. See, because your item number is 1, I could come only by 2 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Because I know before that you will not be here.
Yes.
Hmm.
Grateful, Mr.
Yes.
My lord, in this case, only
Ah.
I would say that if consciously we go and see the facts of the case,
No, I am only conscious now with regard to page
the order,
124, my Lord Justice Koteswar Singh's order dated 2011.
my lord, that is there in my petition itself.
Fine.
But over there, my lord, I have come across this is paragraph 8, 9, and 10.
Okay.
Paragraph 9,
Hmm.
considering the nature of the case as pleaded, this court is of the view that present petition can be disposed of at this stage by directing the respondent authorities to examine the claim
Read further.
of the petitioner that he had been duly recommended as the aforesaid two writ petitioners by the state level selection committee. If that is so, there is no reason why the authorities should not afford similar treatment to the petitioner also by way of giving appointment.
So that is a conclusion 1.
Yes.
Come to the next paragraph.
Accordingly, the respondent authorities are directed to consider the case of the petitioner as per recommendation made by the state level selection committee in its meeting held on 23/5/2018 and appoint him to the post of grade 4 against which he stands selected. If found similarly situated as the petitioners in the two writ petitioners mentioned above, the exercise shall be carried on so and so manner.
So, Mr. Abedin, one query. 9 and 10 read together. This court had brought it in a very narrow circle.
Yes.
No discretion was given to the respondents. The only discretion was if the petitioner is found to be similarly situated like the other two, give it to him. So,
They are not similar.
can't help it.
No, but not similar.
But the decision here, the authorities have to be construed to have taken everything into notice. And the only reason why the other two were not given, because they were lone candidates. The issue what you are trying to raise was never an issue.
Now, I'll just draw my lordship's attention one thing. This repetition was filed in the year 2019. In 2014, the first SLC set and they decided not to give it to the lone candidates. In 2018, subsequent sitting was there where it seems my friend's name appeared as lone candidate. In 2019, he filed a writ petition. While in the 2019, he filed a writ petition. Over there, he has taken the plea in that writ petition that on the day of filing the writ petition, till that he was working in that institution on honorary basis, which is totally incorrect.
But I can't do it. That has already been taken care of. Whatever is there is already given a closure with that direction. So I cannot go and reopen that.
But only thing, if your lordship comes to the affidavit of the respondent number 2,
Hmm.
affidavit of the respondent number two.
Two, huh? Two or three? Three.
It's three.
Hmm.
It's three from page 136 onwards.
Hmm. Page 138, second para of para 6.
Yes, sir.
Six and 7,
6 and 7.
they have delineated how the process was taken forward.
But the fact remains that how did the respondent number three, that connected headmaster of the school had advertised locally
You prefer a review against this order,
over here.
2019.
And my friend, knowing that I was working in the school at
I
that
know
point
that.
of time,
I
I
know
was
that.
not a made a party.
I know that.
It was a disposal at the motion
If the
stage.
matter was remanded simply by saying, consider his representation or consider his case, we would have had no problem in considering the speaking order or the result coming. Here it is not that. There is a mandamus that do it in this manner.
My lord, only if your lordship, as my lord has gone through the paragraph 6 of the respondent number 3. Over there, where is the selection material?
I can't help it. That is already taken care. Mr. Abedin, you get this order out of the way. If you want, we'll keep this matter pending. You file a review.
My lord, then,
You think over it, come back after some time.
no, I got my point now.
Oh.
Then let this matter be listed.
I'm not disposing this off.
No, let this matter be listed after the vacation. In the meantime, what
You
is
do
it?
whatever. On the prayer of Mr. J. Abedin, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, the prayer for an adjournment in the matter and not objected to by the Learned Counsel for the respondents, registry to list these matters again in the month of August 2025 for admission hearing. In the meantime, do whatever
Yes,
you want
yes.
to do.
Deeply obliged.
Yes, Mr. Alam.
Here, this case, my lord, petitioner is paying for her arrears salary, my lord,
Ah.
for the period from.
Yes, Mr. Fugan, what has happened?
Got my instruction.
Hmm. Is she getting her money?
Yes. That's what the instruction says, my lord. Reference to the subject cited above, my lord, I would like to inform the idea proposal in respect of so-and-so, my lord, under so-and-so. In connection, so-and-so has already been submitted to the government of, in the Department of School Education Assam by this office dated so-and-so. For accord of necessary sanction, my lord. The amount also is given in the
Okay.
second page.
They are doing something. Wait for
Well,
some time. Mr. A. Fukan, Learned Standing Counsel, Department of School Education has placed on record a communication received from the Director of Secondary Elementary Education Assam dated 17/6/2025, which reflects that the that the proposal for release of area salaries to the petitioner has been placed before the government in the Department of School Education for necessary approval on 13/6/2025. So, in that view of the matter, in the above view of the matter, registry is directed to list this matter again on 28/7/2025. So, on the next date of listing, Mr. Fukan shall receive instructions from the Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education Assam, the school education, as to the status of processing of the proposal submitted by the Director of Secondary Education on 13/6/25 pertaining to the area salaries of the petitioner and apprise this court about the same. So you get your instructions from your secretary.
Secretary,
and-
my lord. So the second.
Obliged. Deeply obliged.
The petitioners are working as casual staff in DRT. There is an order on 26th of March for production, for submission of the instruction with regard to their non-payment of salary. Effective date, my lord, in pursuance to the order passed in the case of Upendas,
You want the benefit of Bhupendas.
that committee was formed, constituted. Committee recommended our name.
Okay, you want to Bhupendas.
Yes,
That much only.
that.
Tell me the dates of your appointment.
My lord, here is, I mean, from the record I am showing. That is at page 52.
You give me how many petitioners are there? 11.
Yes.
Okay.
Petitioners are
50?
page 52. That is for-
52.
forwarded by the Kachar Jila Parishad to the
52.
Commissioner, Commissioner Panchayat and Rural Development on
Hmm.
2019.
52. Okay.
2019.
Where is your names?
My lord, at petitioner number 1, petitioner number 1 is here.
Oh, we'll not go by that. We'll go by your table. At page 8, we'll go by your table at
Yes.
page 8.
Yes.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no problem.
Yes.
How can the rest come under
Yes, yes.
the,
That I am,
then why did you make them together?
that is.
So you withdraw this petition, make it for, make
My
the
lord,
representation for that
My lord,
5.
my lord, so far the petitioners.
Or you say that you are not pressing this petition
No,
for
no,
6
they-
to,
They are another agreement, they are another submission is there. They work. And I am showing their.
how can I, if you want Upendas, I can't go beyond the division bench, 10 years,
Yes, yes.
2017.
That I admit. My lord. One another aspect is that, my lord, kindly consider at page 21. 53, page 53, my lord. On letter dated 26/8/2021, there is for others, my lord, there are some. With reference to
This
the.
regularization cannot happen.
No, that may not be, but they were not paid salary. And they repeatedly, my lord.
Whatever salaries is due to them,
They did that. Others,
ignoring Upendas, you will get it.
that is.
Others will not club both the issues together. This writ petition is either for the respondents now, petition number 6 to 12
5.
or 1 to 5.
One-
Choice
one-
is yours.
One to, my lord.
Choice is yours. Think over it, we'll take it after 10 minutes. Think over it, 1 to 5 or 6 to 12. Both cannot go together.
Yes, that I understand.
Then you understand why did you file it in this manner?
My lord, because they are everybody's names were forwarded by the same.
That forwarding is for the authorities. You as a
My lord,
person of law, you should understand.
may I mail it, submit? If your lordship passed that, did they for their consideration it may be given. Others may.
Others, I'm not. This petition will be either for 1 to 5 or 6 to 12. Choice is yours.
Others, my lord, if they consider they are remaining.
I'm not passing two orders. Not call for. Both have different cause of actions.
Yeah.
It should not have clubbed together. You think over it, come back. Or if you want to take some instruction, take it, come back. We'll.
My lord, then next week.
No, today. Next week,
Okay.
don't expect matters.
Next week.
No.
Okay.
The pertains to provincialization of his LP school, your lordship, establishing.
Yes, Mr. Pukan, what did you get?
Yes, sir.
Any instruction?
Yes, your lord.
Yes, good. Give me.
Actually, I have prepared the affidavit itself. Just like to,
You have prepared the affidavit. You have got a copy.
Just now.
Okay. Have you filed it?
We have filed it today, my lord. As per
Okay,
the
okay.
On the same aspect, your lordship.
Okay,
Earlier
now-
they have filed the affidavit on the same-
314. We
They
are
have filed an affidavit. Let it come on record.
It was the earlier affidavit, the same affidavit.
same, my lord, and it's
Filed with
314.
the respondent number 4.
314.
Grounds that the 26th enrollment was there at a time of commencement of the.
Okay. 16 and 17, how much is there? That is the case?
That is the case.
Lordship,
Yes.
the Lordship will kindly see.
When did you file this affidavit?
Today, my lord. Today I have filed a new affidavit.
New affidavit.
Yes,
Okay, we'll have it together. Mr. A. Fukan, Learned Counsel for the Learned Standing Council, the Elementary Education Department submits that an affidavit has been filed today on behalf of the respondents represented by him. Also, Ms. G. Bora, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner has submitted that a copy thereof has been furnished to her. Full stop. In view of the above position, registry to list this matter again on 25th, along with the affidavit stated to have been filed by the respondents in the matter. I do like to come affidavit to mobile unit.
May I please, Lordship?
25th.
Please use complete, Lordship, recording necessary, Lordship.
Did I stop you? Did I stop you?
No, Lordship.
Then it is stated at the bar that the pleadings in the matter has been completed, and accordingly, a request, a prayer is made for an early consideration of the writ petition. Full stop. Prayer accepted. Registry to list this matter again when?
The Lordship, fixed as per your Lordship.
We'll have it in the second week of August, 5/8/2025 for admission hearing. The learned government advocate appearing in the matter shall keep the original records of the department proceeding instituted against the petitioner ready on the next date of listing. It's not required. Anyway,
Lordship, it is
he has
not
brought
required.
all the
Lordship.
statements on record. Disposed of. You want that money from retrospective? Namgita likhi lo. There is one order which I have dictated day before yesterday,
Yes.
still under correction. So moment that order is done, this will be covered.
Item number
You will have-
25, Lordship.
Huh?
Item number 25 of 16.
That is still under correction. You know, say correction in there. Dubar ho likhe. Ye number पे.
Highly applied.
But you can have a look at the last two orders. Lordship.
No. Who is for Nolbari? Municipal board. Yes.
So several communication were made.
No, you call your man. Nolbari 1 hour. 4 o'clock let him come. What is this? This court directed for 1 lakh. 50,000 you paid. 1 lakh. Why is not being paid? We'll stop the salaries of all. That money you give it to.
Then tomorrow, Lordship.
No,
Tomorrow,
today.
Lordship. Tomorrow, Lordship.
Today. Poor man, he is retired. He worked the whole life for you and you are treating him in this manner. Why is the amount not being paid?
Several
They are not-
communication-
they are not-
communication were made, Lordship.
It is submitted by Mr. A. Chakraborty, Learned Counsel for the respondents that in spite of the persuasion, in spite of the repeated communications made by him with the authorities of the Nalbari Municipal Board, no response has been made by them in the matter. Full stop. In view of the above position, it is directed that the Chief Executive Officer,
Chairman, Lordship.
that the chairman, Nalbari Municipal Board, along with its who is the man?
Executive Officer, my Lord. Chairman.
Huh? Chairman,
Chairman.
Nalbari Municipal Board, along with its chief executive,
Yes, my lord.
shall remain present in this court on 23/6/2025 to assist this court in disposal of the present petition. Also, this order shall be communicated to the chairman and the chief executive officer of Nalbari Municipal Board by Mr. A. Chakraborty through the deputy commissioner, Nalbari district. Do it. Ask them to come.
Obliged, Lordship.
And I can excuse him if an amount of 2 lakh is required. Shall I put it? No, you can't pay. That means you are not going to get. You file a contempt petition by next day.
Yes, my lord.
Bring it. So I will
Yes,
have a handle.
Yes, my lord.
Get it. We'll see. This is becoming a very bad shape of affairs. If you can't run it, financial emergency, take over.
I'm also.
You take over. It's a financial emergency. Take over. Take over. Next day, have your instructions. In such situation, Liko, Mr. B. Gogoi, learned additional advocate general appearing for the state respondents, shall examine as to whether the functioning of the Nalbari Municipal Board can be taken over by the government authorities in view of the fact that the authorities of the said municipality na,
Yes.
has stated that they do not have any money to meet even the necessary basic expenditures like the pension and pensionary benefits of its retired employees. You apprise me. If required, you take over. We will ask the board to go. This cannot be done. You explain.
My lord, there is an order. Okay.
Forget the order. What is the result?
It says, my lord, that the Jal Mitras are appointed by private association, my lord. That is not a state appointment.
But why is your officers going and appointing?
There is a section officer. He's one of the representatives.
What steps have you taken against him?
That
Then
we
merely
have,
saying will not do.
time to time we have advised PHU.
Advise. And the man is suffering. He is under hope. Suspend him, draw up proceedings against him, recover that money from him, pay him. When will you have that instruction? Thursday.
My lord,
Mr. I
RTI
bought her-
information, lordship.
Huh?
As per RTI information, I am only the, my lord,
But he says that the section officer has appointed you
yes,
illegally.
it was provided by the public
Illegally.
information officer.
Illegally. Let us see now. We'll pass an order. Let's see what the result is. Mr. I. Bothakur submits that the appointment of the petitioner has not been made by any governmental authority. However, such submission is contrary to the materials available on record, which reveals that the appointment was so made by a section officer, no?
Well, section officer, my lord. to the
Section
respondent
section officer of the
Hazu,
session concerned under the
executive engineer.
under the direction of the executive engineer, jurisdictional executive engineer PhD, right? Right?
There is an SOP, if I may, my lord.
I want to cancel what you have done with these people.
Section officer is just one of the representatives of the
I
entire.
can't help it. Once he has appointed, and he has appointed it with a government letter.
That,
What do you say about the facts of this case? Forget your SOP. If he has been illegally appointed, what steps have you taken against the person? Who appointed or engaged him?
that I will take. it.
Okay, cut off. Mr. I. Bothakur, learned counsel for the petitioner, for the standing counsel PHC submits that he would complete his instructions with regard to the engagement of with regard to the manner of engagement of the petitioner as Jal Mitro.
My lord, respond number 10, lord. I
Also.
appoint-
Also, and of the petitioner and the respondent number 10
Lord.
as Jal Mitros. Also, Mr. Bothakur shall also apprise this court as to whether the said appointments have been made by the authority concerned beyond his jurisdiction. Full stop. Registered to list this matter again on Tuesday, 24.
The reference of earlier order may also be given, lordship. Earlier order may direct it.
You dictate, I'll sign it. You dictate it.
Lordship.
I'll sign it. Mr. We are trying to find a way out for you. Let them come and say that your appointment is made without jurisdiction, then we'll cancel. If it is made with jurisdiction, you are getting the money. End of the matter.
Yes, lord.
Just have some patience.
Obliged.
Obliged.
If in this case, your lordship, petitioner prayer is for promotion or upgradation to the post of exhibition officer.
Following the earlier,
Yes, that past practice or and precedent is there.
give me a decision of past practice.
For that, I will take some time
Why?
because today I do not have the judgment, but I have found the 1995 one judgment is there, but from the same minute, of the meeting, one Latifuddin Ahmed was promoted to the post of translator Assamese. I have a judgment copy without any service to the lordship.
Following the past precedents.
Yes, your lordship, no candidate. It is from the same minor. In that case also, I was the advocate. One,
So you are an expert in the past practice thing. You should have
No,
got the
no.
decisions.
I'm just placing the order, your lord. And in that manner, his service was upgraded. And it is sought in the public interest, lordship. Director has given the affidavit where it has been admitted
And the affidavit filed by the director is supporting the petition. Disposed of. Namgita Lulu.
we have an interim prayer also that was not considered.
You want an interim pair today?
No, lordship, there was a.
Or you
prayer
want a disposal?
Disposal will not go.
I'm disposing it
Regarding
off.
that,
I'm directing them to consider your case in terms of the affidavit, stand taken in the affidavit.
much of it.
Answer. Repeat of the
Obliged.
Ms. Kodogi, we'll quote the director's stand and then direct you to take a call in terms of the past practice within a period of 1 month. That would be the order.
That's
Much of it.
In Namgita Lulu.
In this matter, my lord, we have filed our affidavit, my lord, on 30 March, my lord, but that I don't find, my lord, a fiscal document taken next week, my lord, directing the receipt to.
Yes, Mr. Gandhi.
Petitioner is without his pension. In fact, what has happened, he initially joined as a grade 4 employee.
Now,
in the year-
just show me, come to page, where is that order? Promoting you,
That-
page 23.
Page 23.
Show me where is the order preceding this, transferring you from under rule FR 15, from the secondary education department to the elementary education department.
While I was discharging duty as a grade,
How can you be considered?
thereafter I even received time scale.
Rightly taken away. This is an illegal order.
That,
And the
that-
person who has issued it reveals everything.
and they have cancelled this order after 21 years. of
They
my
did not
service.
know. Naturally,
And as far as the pension is concerned, they have calculated only the grade 4 service which I have discharged.
they have even given you 1 year more than that. This order was of 2000.
2000.
Pension, provisional pension is given till 2001. How? Yes, Mr. Talwar, how was this order passed? And now you have passed an order 25/2023 at page 59. See the period you have taken, 31/1/2001, whereas he was already promoted in 2000.
That's why, my lord, today I am handicapped, my lord, affidavit,
You're handicapped.
my lord, I don't have the,
Do one thing. Man is retired.
my lord.
Rightly, wrongly, he served. And your elementary education directorate is paying him pension for the services rendered by him in the secondary education directorate.
My lord.
Right? Forget all this. 2 options. Mr. Ganguly, choose. Forget that service. Grade 4. We'll treat you as a grade 4 from 2000 till 2020. Direct the elementary education department to treat you as a grade 4 employee. Your pay will be recasted, no recovery, but the pay will be recasted. On the basis of the recasted pay, you will get pension. But you will not get anything prior to 2000. And from that date, you join the elementary education department, fresh service, past service, you are not going to get it. You have done enough blunder. This much you should get. You will get the pension as a grade 4 employee, not as a teacher. As a grade 4 employee from 2000 till 2020. No recovery. If you're agreeable to that, you also take your instructions, come and tell this court, we'll have this matter on Thursday. As prayed for by the Learned Council for the parties, raised it to list this matter again on
Next week.
next week, Thursday. Next Thursday, next Thursday, 26. Just give me that instruction.
My lord.
But he joined in the year 1989.
Insisting for that.
No, I'm not insisting.
Ah. This is a fraud you have played.
I will
You have played a fraud.
No, as far as this present petition. is
You have
concerned,
played a fraud in connivance with somebody else. We'll direct for an inquiry. Then. We'll direct for an inquiry. Things will come out. You have grown old, 64 years. Think about this line.
last 4
And
years-
tell me how you could have paid the pension of the Directorate of Secondary Education, your Directorate of Elementary Education. Huh? How? Have your instruction and also this one. Give me your written instructions, both of you, on this connection. If the petitioner agrees, ask him to give you a written communication on that. You also. Pleadings are complete.
Complete.
We'll have it for admission hearing after the vacations. You're not filing any, Mr. Swami, you're not filing any affidavit in reply?
Yes, I filed.
You'll file. File. When did you file that?
We have filed it on. Just after their submission.
Page 49 onwards.
Yeah,
The
40.
paper book. 49.
Page from page number-
49.
Page number
Yes.
49. page
Not
one.
here.
Copy.
Mine. Delegat Kumar sent me.
I can give extract.
No. The original thing is not here. It's a whole petition. First copy to go through. Affidavit in opposition here. To reply file, please. Full stop. Mr. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner had filed a rejoinder affidavit to the affidavit filed by the respondent's number by all the respondents, no? By the respondent bank. However, the said affidavit in reply is not available in the records of the present case. Registry to trace and tag the said affidavit in reply filed by the petitioner along with the records and list the matter on the next date of listing. Registry, as the pleadings in the matter is complete, registry to list this matter for admission hearing on 14/8/2020. Let that come. We'll take it up for final disposal.
In this matter, my lord, I pray for some accommodation, my lord. In the last occasion, several times we are taking time for APT prepare. I am go to the record, my lord, I found that this is a irregular teacher, my lord.
You did not know that when this court was directing you to take instruction before that. You did not know that.
My lord,
Because you have been directed to take instructions from 1/5/2024.
my lord.
Today's peak times.
So maybe, my lord, if I receive the.
P. N. Sharma, N. Fukon, J. Hatimuria, no, N. Fukon,
My lord.
A. Fukon, S. Sutia. So a very varied panel had appeared already.
My lord. My lord, maybe affidavit is not required, my lord, because if I
Only instruction
only.
he
instruction,
wants is
My lord.
similarly situated persons have been
My lord.
accommodated. Why his case is not
My lord.
considered? Get that
That's-
information
that-
at 4 o'clock.
My lord,
One phone call.
next week, my lord.
Not
Because
next week.
as of now, I have talked with my lord.
What did he say?
He said that, my lord, they inquire about the record, my lord. So let it matter come on next week, my lord.
No, Friday,
Right.
Friday. As requested by Mr. B. Talukda, learned standing counsel, secondary education,
It's elementary.
elementary education department, comma, registry to list this matter again on Friday. Full stop. It is undertaken by Mr. Talukda that on the next date of listing, he shall apprise this court as to why the case, as to the result of the screening process undertaken in case of the petitioner hearing and as to why she has not been offered, accommodated against a vacant post like the similarly situated persons are named in the writ petition. Only that much we
My
want.
lord.
Already I am, my lord, in search academic, my lord. That is mean after filing this, my lord, your lordship kindly see ordered it 29/4/25. 29/4. Twenty-nine/4 to the 29.
Yes, what is your instruction?
Lordship, Lordship on.
You are the academic in charge now. No,
Now, my lord, after filing this, my lord, they.
but
Yes.
you still don't have the principal in charge.
Yes, my lord.
The inspector.
Inspector of school holding the service.
Why troubling that inspector of schools? Only because she has not taken a B.Ed and MA.
No, that
Through
has
the-
not been disclosed, my lord. I presume, my lord, but.
Fine.
Yes.
That
Yes.
your seniority list itself says.
It still says.
That
And-
issue has been resolved, Your Lord, because that is decided, because
It
and.
decided that it doesn't pass by.
So if it is decided, we are
It-
posting this matter on Wednesday. Get the consequential order.
But Lordship on 28/5/20.
How long should we keep on passing the same order?
Lordship,
Is not one order
He-
required to settle the matter?
Lordship.
Tonkesh or not,
Yes.
Smriti, then I think I disposed of around 20-30 matters.
Your lordship,
Lordship, but his.
My Lord
BSc
Justice Buzurburwa,
all are the same footing, my lord.
then
Lordship, his BSc certificate has been sent to the Guwahati University for verification, Your Lord.
why?
Maybe because there is some issues regarding his.
What is that issue? Tell me.
Lordship, I have to, because I do not have.
You
the
send
certificate.
certificates of every person to Guwahati University for verification. You send everybody.
Lordship, on that, I have to take instruction because the.
How did he enter into service? By throwing some mud in your eyes? Sand in your eyes? How long have you been in service, Mr. Monto?
Since 1995.
95, Your Lord.
95. 2005, 2025. Ms. Musari,
Lordship.
advise your director that to take a review this decision and pass an appropriate order and place that before this court on the next date of this. Ms. D. Musari submits that she would take up the matter with the Director of Secondary Education Assam for a review of the direction contained in the, where is that order allowing the the inspector of schools?
No, that is after the, no, that is my.
No, it's here.
On 29.
On 31/1/2024. Allowing the inspector of schools to act as the in-charge principal of Borkhanda People's Academic School. Full stop. After he heard Mr. T.J. Monto, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Ms. D. Musahari, learned standing counsel, School of Department of School Education, appearing for the state respondents. this court finds that the Director of Secondary Education Assam had while order dated 31/1/2024 required the jurisdictional inspector of schools to hold the charge of the post of principal Borkhanda People's Academy Higher Secondary School on the ground that the petitioner did not, although being the senior most
That is my academic in charge has been given after
Okay.
filing this.
Petitioner, although the petitioner was the senior most
Yes.
teacher
Eligibility.
in the school and had possessed the requisite qualifications. Also, the materials brought on record reveal that the petitioner, having not pursued her master's degree course as well as B.Ed, both, only masters, masters and B.Ed or both
For B.Ed, I have my lord permission.
permission, a master's course without prior permission from the authorities, this said degree was not recognized by the authorities. Also, this said issue is no longer resident ground, and this court in the judgment and order dated this court in the case of Smriti Rekha Kolita versus State of Assam and others, WPC number 4526/2023, order dated 19/1/2024, laid the said issue to rest by had dealt with the said issue and by following the earlier decisions and had reiterated the earlier decisions available in this matter in the case of Mosumi Sohoria, no, in the case of Tonkeshwar Nath. In the case of laid to rest, in the case of Tonkeshwar Nath versus State of Assam, WPC number 5419/2023, while order dated 18/12/2023. Also, in view of the above position, the Director of Secondary Education is directed to review the orders passed dated so and so, dated
31/1/21.
31/1/24. 31/1/2024, allowing the Inspector of Schools to act as the principal in charge of the school in question. Full stop. The Director of Secondary Education shall consider the cases of the eligible teachers in the school for holding the charge of principal and pass appropriate orders before the next date of listing and place the same and place such order before this court on the next date of listing. Full stop. Registry according to list this matter again on 18/7/2025. Mr. Monta,
My lord.
we'll give them 1 month.
My lord.
Post up, it is submitted at this stage, Mr. Monta submits that the petitioner has been submits that after filing of the present petition, the petitioner has been allowed to work as the academic in charge of the school in addition to his normal duties. Post up, comma. Also, this said arrangement shall not be disturbed till passing of the orders by the Inspector of Schools appointing one of the orders by the Director of Secondary Education Assam, allowing one of the teachers in the school to hold the post of principal on in-charge basis. I'm not going to pass any order similar to Tonkeshwar Nath. I'm requiring you all to pass.
And Mosumi.
Everything. Therefore, that day also we passed.
Oblation.
Is it some thing that, okay, we have decided something, High Court orders will not follow? Is that the concept? So we know we'll pass orders because we are concerned more about the petitioners. Just ask if that is the mindset.
Sir Lordship, the respondent number 7 earlier occasion took time for their file their affidavit in office.
You don't want to do it. What do you want to do? You want adjournment?
There is adjournment because
Okay,
respondent number
as
7
prayed for by the learned counsel for the petitioner, registry to list these matters again after vacations on a date to be fixed by you.
Wait, please, only.
Mr. Talukdar. Hey, Khan sir. Eta line lead. They have a very good case. They don't want to do. I can't help it. On the next date of listing, Mr. B. Talukdar, Learned Standing Council, Department of School Education shall apprise this court as to why the case of the petitioner was not considered. So, in the speaking order, the only reason advanced is that the case of the petitioner not being considered by the district level committee, comma, the same was not further considered by the higher, by the other committees, full stop. However, the reason as to, exact reason as to why the petitioner's case was ignored and services of a junior was provincialized has not been spelled out. Full stop. Mr. Talukdar shall ensure that the actual reason for denying provincialization of her services to the petitioner shall be placed before this court on the next date of listing.
Written instruction, madam.
Huh?
Written instruction, madam.
Written instruction. No, your oral instruction will also do. We believe Mr. Talukdar. Whatever he says, that is enough.
Next date, madam.
After vacations. But Mr. Talukdar, next time I don't get it, I'll have it. This is not the way you deal in an appeal. Have you seen the order, what they have written? DLC has not given, so we have not come. Then what is the question of an appeal? They don't want to do the case. I'm not very, others today I would have allowed it.
Apply to.
Lordship, further instructions are awaited for filing the affidavit. Can you please?
18. Madam, 18. Item number 18. Yes, madam. What is this?
Lordship, we have received instructions.
What is it?
Affidavit to file affidavit.
No. We don't want an affidavit. The small matters will not trouble the deputy commissioner to file an affidavit.
Yes, Lordship.
Why is his case not being considered?
As per the circle officer's Bilasipara's report, voter ID required for verification, which is he has not submitted. And other the documents submitted by him, other documents also not matched. And deputy commissioner.
Ask him to pass an order rejecting that application on merits.
Or upon mutual agreement, deputy commissioner called both the parties to for hearing, but no agreement.
So you pass orders,
Yes, sir.
pass orders.
Yes, sir.
When will you place that order on record?
Yes, sir.
When will you place that order on record? Shall we dispose of this matter?
Yes.
Leha. Heard B. The private respondents have been served, but none has appeared.
Yes.
So, heard Mr.
F.A. Hassan. On behalf of Vishwa.
F.A. Hassan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. S. Burwa, Learned Government Advocate, appearing for the state respondents. None has appeared for the respondents number 5 to 9. Also, although notices have been, although service of notice is complete upon the said respondents. Also, the petitioner, by way of instituting the present proceeding, has presented a grievance with regard to the non-issuance of next of kin certificate to the petitioner in respect identifying them as legal heirs of late Siddiq Hussain, who was an employee who was working as a supervisor Kanungo at Bilasipara Revenue Circle and had expired on 24/12/2021. Also, as projected in the writ petition, the petitioner is the second wife of late Siddiq Hussain. Full stop. Late Siddiq Hussain was working as a supervisor Kanango at Bilasipara Revenue Circle and had retired from his services on reaching the age of superannuation with effect from 30/10/2021. However, after superannuation from his services, he had on 24/12/2021 passed away. Full stop. The petitioner projects that she has petitioner projects that out of the wedlock of the petitioner and late Siddiq Hussain, 2 daughters were born and both are minors. Also, it is further projected that the first wife of late Siddiq Hussain had predeceased him on 10/1/2010, and from the first wife, Siddiq Hussain had 3 sons and 2 daughters. That is the respondents number 5 to 9 herein. Also, it is further contended that all the children of the first wife of the petition of late Siddiq Hussain are major in age and are married. Also, subpara, in order to facilitate submission of applications for being authorized pension and pensionary benefits in respect of the services rendered by her late husband, the petitioner had applied before the office of the respondent number 4,
Yes, pre.
subdivisional officer.
Yes.
Before the subdivisional officer subdivisional officer bracketed civil Bilasipara for being issued with the next of kin certificates. Also, it is contended that the petitioner in her such application had submitted an affidavit and therein had disclosed the family details of the name of all the children of late Siddiq Hussain, including the respondents number 5 to 9. However, the private respondents herein having raised an objection, they said raised an objection in the matter, a hearing was called for by the respondent authorities. However, the said matter has not being taken forward, and the next of kin certificate either not being issued or the application submitted by the petitioner being rejected. The petitioner has instituted the present proceeding. Ms. Borua, Learned Counsel for the petition on instruction, has submitted that
some of the important documents.
has submitted that the petitioner, while submitting her application, had not enclosed thereto some of the relevant documents requisite for the purpose of consideration and application for grant of next of kin certificate. And next of kin apostrophe. It is further submitted that next objection.
Next objection is which documents are submitted. Some documents he had submitted but not matched with the original documents.
It is further submitted. It is further submitted by Ms. Borua that the documents submitted by the petitioner, some of the documents submitted by the petitioner did not match with the original documents maintained by the concerned authorities. Then
They have called for the hearing and they don't reach in a mutual agreement. For mutual agreement, both the parties are.
but no mutual agreement. She has further submitted that the respondent authorities tried to have a mutual agreement in the matter between the petitioner and the respondents number 5 to 9. However, no such agreement could be reached. Then
Yes.
this person. I've heard the Learned Counsel for the parties and peruse the materials available on record. The materials brought on record reveal that the petitioner herein is the senior-most wife, is the existing wife of late Siddiq Hussain. Siddiq Hussain, existing wife, is the second wife of late Siddiq Hussain. The first wife of late Siddiq Hussain had predeceased him on 10/1/2010. After the expiry, after the passing away of late Siddiq Hussain on 24/12/2021, the petitioner, by complying with the procedure mandate prescribed, had submitted an application for being issued with the next of kin certificate for the to facilitate her to apply for being authorized pension and pensionary benefits in respect of the service rendered by her late husband. Also, the affidavit, the materials brought on record reveal that the petitioner herein had in a such application oblique affidavit, and the affidavit filed along with it disclosed the name of all legal heirs of late Siddiq Hussain. However, for one or the other reason, the respondent authorities have not taken the matter to its logical conclusion. The objections, the deficiencies pointed out by the learned government advocate with regard to the application submitted by the petitioner has been noticed. It has also been noticed that there is no agreement between the petitioner and the private respondents number 5 to 9 with regard to the issuance of the said NOK. Also, with regard to the deficiencies of the documents pointed out in the matter, the petitioner is directed to attend the office of the subdivisional officer. Subdivisional subdivisional bracket, subdivisional officer bracketed civil Vilasipara within 7 days from today, and submit fresh documents as may be required in the matter. Also, the subdivisional officer and the deputy district commissioner Dhubri shall thereafter process the application filed by the petitioner, and if it is so required, shall hold an hearing in the matter, and therein shall consider the contentions raised by the petitioner as well as by the respondents number 5 to 9 and or any other legal heir that may exist with any other legal heir of late Siddiq Hussain. Also, on conclusion of the hearing, the deputy commissioner the jurisdictional district commissioner and or the subdivisional officer civil Vilasipara shall pass appropriate orders either granting the next of kin certificate to the petitioner and or rejecting the same with reasons. Also, basing on the outcome of the hearing and the orders that may be passed, the petitioner would be at liberty to take further steps as may be permitted. In the event the petitioner is issued with the next of kin certificate, she would be eligible to apply for pension. She would be applied to claim for being authorized pension and pensionary benefits. Also, in the event such application is so rejected, the petition, it will be open to the petitioner to institute such proceedings as may be mandated by law for assailing the decision arrived at in the matter by the respondent authorities. With the above observation and direction, the present writ petition stands disposed of. Report shall dispose of the petition either granting within a period of 1 month from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this.
Instructions are awaited in this matter. I'm praying for some more time to obtain instructions and sign the affidavit.
My pension has been held up, my lord.
What happened to the criminal proceeding?
It's still going on, my lord.
Charge sheeted?
Yes.
No departmental proceeding?
Hmm.
Yes.
The instructions are awaited.
Who will give you this instruction?
We have written it to the commissioner.
When did you write?
We have reminded on 10/6/2025.
First time.
No, we have given earlier.
Reminder, he is not responding. We'll ask him to come.
Some time may be given.
Sometime I'm giving you time till 4 o'clock.
Verification by then.
Ma'am, why this casual approach? You have been taking time regularly for the same. You have taken time before me also on 9/6. Who is Miss P. Thapa? She had taken time on behalf of respondent number 1, 3, 5, and 7. Specific that 16/6 we are placing the information. Then I said, okay, we'll have it on 18/6. You talk to your commissioner, come back. We can't help. We can't let this matter hang like this.
Can it come up on next week? Lordship?
No, it cannot be at your whims and caprices. You had made a prayer that you will get the instruction on 16. Today is 18. If you can't get it, I'll sit till 6. I'll get the commissioner here. You get your instructions. A man is waiting. If he is not entitled, reject his case. He is having a hope because of your order only. An order passed by you in 2023 that we are considering his case. You have not done that. Get your instructions. Then we will consider what to do. What time should I take it up? 3:30? 3:30 material. Madam, just wait for some time.
Okay, sir.
In this matter also, I am seeking some more time to file it.
Why you want time?
The opposite party has filed a opposition lawsuit. And I am not in this case also, I'm only on instruction of Mr. S. Das also. 1 week for reply also.
Who is there in this case?
Yes, Das.
He is not here in court today. Why?
After 1 week lawsuit.
1 week? Vacations, we are not going to do it. Now, Mr. Counsel, the delay in this case occasioning will be damaging to you. You want an adjournment, take it.
I am not in this case.
I would have otherwise disposed of the matter today.
My lord, one thing, because of this, my lord, pendency.
There is no stay. Is there a stay?
No, there is no stay, my lord.
You go ahead. If he is not interested, what to do, Mr. Abdar? You go ahead. This matters nothing. Simple. We could have directed them. I would only have asked you one thing to explain. That is, the certificates were there with you before you joined.
Yes.
So, give an explanation why this was not. They will consider.
I am not in this case.
I'll clarify. A prayer is made on behalf of Mr.
Yes, Das.
Huh?
Yes, Das.
S. Das, on a counsel for the petitioner for an adjournment in the matter on account of personal inconvenience. Also, Mr. Dhar has objected to the adjournment being granted on the ground that on account of pendency of the present proceeding, promotions to the grade 3 posts lying vacant in the
Agriculture.
in the director of sericulture has not been taken forward. Also, I peruse the orders passed by this court and do not find that any restraint has been made, any restraint order has been passed upon the, any order has been passed restraining the respondent authorities from carrying the promotional exercise forward. Accordingly, the said apprehension raised by Mr. R. Dhar is misplaced. Full stop. In view of the above, registered to list this matter after the vacations on a date to be fixed by it. To list this matter after 6 weeks on a date to vacation November, 6 weeks on a date to be fixed by it. You go and complete your process.
Yeah, please, Lordship. Lordship, kindly peruse the order, last order, Lordship.
I have perused. You show me the regularization order dated 28/2/2016. Mr. Soma, where is that order? 28/2/2016.
Lordship, at page 37.
30?
7. Annex 4.
This is your service book, madam. Where is that order?
That order is not there.
Okay, forget it. He was regularized in 2016, rightly, wrongly, one day before. Before his superannuation, he was regularized. So what decision you had taken in 2005 and what you had withdrawn in 2006 will not be applicable to his case. You'll have, because even if it is one day, the entire muster roll service comes in. Sanjita Roy, done.
But Lordship, this was cancelled by the finance department. Right?
No, what was cancelled is of 2006. His regularization is of 2016.
Yes, Lordship. His
Then-
name has appeared in the list, Lordship.
Mr. Sharma, that is gone. This is something new. Chief
Yes,
Engineer PHC had passed some fresh orders, he was regularized. We will not permit you to recall that. If he is regularized, that's the end of the matter.
But Lordship, from Executive Engineer Umrangshu has also sent the back his pension papers and everything. But it was again sent back to us stating that it must be regularized.
He is regularized. That is what is page 37.
Lordship, kindly produce this instruction.
Lordship,
Sent back by whom? AG.
Lordship, kindly have a look at. page
No, Lordship, the
86.
finance department.
86.
Lordship, this is continuation of the impugned order.
Madam, this is not your regularization.
No, no.
Your regularization is 2016. Give me that order.
That order is not, but Lordship, this was the cancellation order and the cancellation list of 12 staffs. From the same cancellation list, serial number 8, 5 and 12 are getting their pension, Lordship. And so far as serial number 8 is concerned, there is an order.
Madam, you get me this. You get me this order. Where is that order regularizing you from 2016? Because why I'm telling you, madam, if you come to page 44, that is your order allowing you to go on superannuation, right?
That-
Just read that order.
Sri Haran employee works as section. Office.
Work charge section assistant. So where is your regularization? Do you get my point? And also get an instruction whether from 2006 to 2016, you were getting a scale of pay or fixed pay. 3 instructions. You remember? When? Earlier the better. When? When will you get these instructions from your client?
Within 1 or 2 days.
1 or 2 days. Okay. Birospatibar, Thursday. As prayed for by the Learned Council for the petitioner, registry to list this matter again on Thursday, next Thursday, date DD1. 26. So on the next date of listing, the Learned Council for the it may prejudice you. You get these instructions. And Mr. Soma, clear up that. What is this thing written in his service book? Page 37. If there is an order given, that has worked. And that 2006, if it is there, we'll follow the judgment order of my Lord Justice Sumon Shah. Recovery is stayed.
Recovery state.
Yes, why are you not filing your clarification?
The director has processed, my lord, and they have sought for some clarification already.
On the prayer of Mr. D.V. Bora, Learned Council for the petitioner, registry to list this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by. So interim order passed earlier to continue until further orders. Petitioners, the respondents are at liberty to process the pension and pension proposal of the petitioner for submission before the Accountant General, A&E Assam.
Honestly, I only pray for a date.
No, it will be done. You have to relax. After say 4 weeks, it doesn't come mentioned. It will be done now. We have no recovery pension proposal. Both let them, they are processing, let them send it. It will be done. Wait. You're getting a provisional pension.
Provisional.
I seek some time to file reply. My lords.
Mr. Soma, you have 46C in your bank. If it increases, what would be the effect?
Lordship,
If the proceedings is extended after resignation or after superannuation, you are deemed to be an employee.
I am.
So a removal order can be passed.
No, Lordship, if you see the pension regulation, it has come in the year 2018,
You retired on
36, 2018.
when 36, 2018. And when is the pension regulation
which has
applicable
come
from?
1418.
140. Okay, what is there?
That is there, Lordship.
Means you mean to say that even if it is 46C effect is not there, you cannot be imposed with a, okay, we'll examine.
It cannot be retrospective.
Okay. No, it's not retrospective. It is, they say that you are put in service for carrying out the inquiry. So you are deemed to be in
Yes,
service.
deemed to be in service.
If you are deemed to be in service, whether a penalty order of dismissal, removal and compulsory retirement can be issued.
Now, thereafter, that regulation has been amended and pension regulation has come, and pension regulation has protected this.
Where is that protection? Because I'm not updated to that extent now. My thing is still in 46C.
Just a minute, Lordship.
If that be so, Mr. Why are you not complying with the orders passed by this court?
No, as far as the orders passed by this court, especially Justice Silo's order, Lord, there was an order for regarding this pension and all. Another friend has informed me today that perhaps the provident fund part has not been released yet. I will take up the matter.
And other GIS?
GSLI has been.
GSLI
And what about the
So far, Lordship, gratuity is concerned, bank has initially issued a letter to the to my client that please deposit such and such documents, which will release the gratuity.
that I have seen.
And then we have submitted everything. Then that they took a U-turn and then told that it is not admissible.
So no pension. You don't have pension.
As of now, no pension.
So only gratuity, provident fund and GIS, leave salary. Leave salary given?
Leave salary is also not given.
Okay. Mr. A. Ganguly,
has been given.
Mr. A. Ganguly, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the affidavit on behalf of the respondent bank shall be filed on or before.
So 3 weeks time.
Give me a date, whenever it's convenient.
It's 21st of July.
On 21 to 21/7/2025. Register to list this matter again on 28/7/2025. Full stop. In the meanwhile, the respondent authorities are directed to comply with the directions passed by this court while order dated 2/12/2024 and 8/4/2025. Mr. Soma, we have reiterated that notice. You move.
Lordship, in this matter, the Lordship comes to the order which has been passed at page 49, paragraph 57 of the writ petition. There it's given, the provincialization has already affected in the case of respondent number 9, and now directed to be so affected in the case of respondent number 10. Both the respondents in 4564/23 shall, however, be subject to the decision of the jurisdictional educational tribunal in the proceeding that would be instituted by the petition. So here, respondent number 9 is the petitioner over here. He's asking if he's filed this arrear things. So the what I have information I've got is that it is still pending in the education tribunal.
What is the meaning of subject to outcome? Is it a stay? Is there a restraint order not to release his salaries?
But it's subject to the decision of the jurisdictional education tribunal proceeding,
Fine,
but it's still, my lord.
fine, but
subject to
we have
that.
not refrained from
Why not?
releasing his salaries. His provincialization order is maintained. It is said that that will be subject to the outcome.
My lord, but there is a.
I will clarify.
Well,
Heard Mr. M. Sharma, Learned Counsel, M. Khan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. A. Fukat, Learned Standing Counsel, Department of School Education, appearing for the any private respondent
No problem.
appearing for the state respondents. Also, the grievance raised by the petitioner in the present proceeding pertains to non-release of his salaries in terms of the provincialization of his services affected wide order dated
Order to the lordship is
Ah,
5/2/2021.
5 to 2021 with effect from
1/1/2021.
with effect from 1/1
He received
2020
salary from March 2021 to
with effect from non no Tara got is agreed by Also, heard Mr. Able to assent? The petitioner, by way of instituting the present proceeding, has presented a grievance with regard to non-release of his salaries with effect from November 2021. Although the provincialization of his services affected wide order dated 5/2/2021 has still not been interfered with by any authority oblique forum. So, as projected in the present petition, the services of the petitioner was provincialized wide order dated 5/2/2021 with effect from 1/1/2021. Also, thereafter, the petitioner was being extended the benefits of regular scale of pay and other service benefits due to a regular employee. Also, the order dated 5/2/2021 was put to challenge, was assailed before this court by one who had assailed Abul Hassan,
yes,
by one Mohammed Abul Hassan, by way of instituting WPC number 3650/2021. Also, they said writ petition was finally considered by this court.
it's 19,
Page
19,
19
17/12/2021.
was finally considered by this court and wide order dated 17/12/2021. They said writ petition was disposed of with the following. No,
lordship, it's page
Right.
49.
49.
Page 49.
Mr.
No,
Khan.
No, lordship, this is.
Page
this was the
49
last
is the.
case. Your lordship is rightly recorded.
No, I want the case of Abul Hussain, second Abdul Kahar Ali. Abdul Kahar.
Okay,
Akhir Ali. Abdullah, sorry, I was looking for this. Mohammed Abdul Akhir Ali, WPC number 4564/2023. So, this court, wide order dated 1/8/2024, dispose of the said writ petition along with writ petition number 4881/2023, filed by one Mohammed Abul Hassan, HASEN. Full stop. The operative portion of the said judgment, said order being relevant is
Page,
extracted here in below.
para 57.
there are 52 and 53 lordship will know. Case 48.
Uh,
In the first writ petition, the matter was remanded back to the director. Director passed that order, lordship 26/6/2023, upholding the provincial service of the petition. That was not interpreted.
so before this, you were getting the benefits.
Yes, I received March 2021 to October 2021.
Over there, Majid. Okay, dispose of. We'll direct him that subject to that thing, you release his areas as well as current.
Next.
Madam.
Item 19.
Where is the learned counsel for the PNRD? Yes. Madam, just wait for some. He is coming. He is on this way. Come. He's come. Okay. All of us. Yes, Mr. Ganguly.
No, he also have to file short reply notes.
You have filed.
No, I'm going to file, Manoj. I need some. time.
Okay. On the prayer of Mr. A. Ganguly, learned counsel appearing for the respondents, raised it to list this matter after 4 weeks. So by the next date of listing, Mr. Ganguly undertakes that the affidavit on behalf of the bank authorities would be brought on record by him.
Lordship, if it is not inconvenient,
Huh?
can that be given if it is not inconvenient?
Let the affidavit come, then we'll see.
Lordship may kindly peruse the arts.
Yes, where is Mr. Gogoi? Get hold of Mr. Gogoi. This is PNRD.
Yes, Lordship.
My lord, in this matter, we need some time, my lord. We have lost the petition, my lord. I want to reconstruct from my colleague, my lord.
On the prayer of Mr. S. Dr. Learned Counsel for the Standing Council, Panchayat and Rural Development Department, raised it to list this matter again after the ensuing vacations. Full stop. On the next date of listing, Mr. Dr. shall apprise this court with regard to the stand of the respondents represented by him with regard to the grievance raised by the petitioner in the present proceedings.
Highly obliged.
Same prayer for time.
That is not acceptable. Just Mr. Ganguly, I want a clarification, whether this TDS is on the petitioner
Yes,
or on the branch.
that I have to take.
If it is on the branch, why are you troubling him?
That is absolutely fair.
Lordship is on.
I'll have to take that specific instruction.
Mr. A. Ganguly, learned counsel for the respondent submits that he be granted a week's time. I granted 2 weeks' time to complete his instructions on the issue as to whether the TDS deduction for which the amount of rupees 3,07,460 due to the petitioner was deposited with the income tax authorities was a due of the petitioner and or a due of the branch wherein the petitioner was serving. Full stop. The prayer is accepted, registry to list this matter again after 2 weeks. Full stop. It is provided that in the event the bank authorities on examination find that the said due was not a due required to be cleared by the petitioner, but was a due of the branch wherein the petitioner was working, the presidency of the present proceeding shall not be a bar to release to the petitioner the amount of rupees 3,07,460. List after 2 weeks, huh? It is stated at the bar that the pleadings in the matter has been completed. Also, the learned counsel for the petitioner has expressed urgency in the matter. Accordingly, registry to list this matter for admission hearing on a for admission, on a hearing day. Admission hearing on 19/8/2020.
In 8.
19/8.
Muscle.
My lord, I was promoted to the post of my lord SI.
Yes, madam, what is your,
Your lordship, we are awaiting instruction, your lordship.
Mr. Monta, you have a stay, or you have a,
There is a stay order because midst of the my lord, my training, I was.
no, you have
not there.
completed the training.
Complete the training, my lord, but the order,
Promotion is,
my lord, promotion is my lord, not even paid the salary also than that post. Even it is that order was not even furnished to me until today.
the only thing they can take recourse to is that in that order that they have given you, there is a observation that this is subject to any proceeding pending against you.
That my lord, proceeding and complaint pending is proceeding pending, complaint me two different things, my lord.
No, they say there is a charge sheet filed against
No, my lord. Without my knowledge, my lord, when my lord, in 2014, there
you.
was a
Regular
complaint.
inquiry, vigilance inquiry, that is no inquiry, because
My-
it is just an inquiry.
My Janagiram.
But the charge sheet,
That is, then they have to keep in mind silk. If it is such in matter. But
No,
that is also, that is behind
here
my
the
back.
promotion is declared.
My
Here
lord,
the promotion is declared.
declared I was
You
sent
went
for,
there.
sent for my training. And midst of the training, I was sent back. Then that is state, now I have completed the.
Madam, you are taking time for the fun of it, or seriously? You are going to file something?
Yes, lordship, we are going
When?
to file. Lordship, 3 weeks time to be done.
No, give me a date.
After vacation, your lord.
Give me a date, ma'am, as per your convenience, by which you will file it. And if you don't file it, you are forfeiting your chance. Take how much time you want to take, no problem.
By 25th, your lordship, 25th July.
Miss, madam, your name?
I'll go with.
R. Gogoi, learned government advocate,
Yes, your lord.
government advocate appearing for the respondents, undertakes that the affidavit on behalf of the respondents represented by her shall be invariably filed on or before 25/7/2025. Also, it is provided that in the event the said affidavit is not filed on or before 25/7/2025, the competent authority, a officer conversant with the facts of the matter, deputed by the Director General of Police, shall appear in the matter, appear on the next date of listing for assisting this court for disposal of the present petition. The said direction for appearance would not hold if the affidavit is so filed on or before 25/7/2025. Also, registry to list this matter again on 30/7/2025 for admission hearing. Let us give them one more chance, Mr. Monto, then we will see. And you just get it clarified whether there is a charge sheet against you in one of the cases.
My lord.
You know?
While submitting the online application, lordship, there was a mistake committed by.
Madam, are you filing any affidavit?
Instruction not received, extra copy also not served.
Oh.
Lordship.
Ms. Borwa, learned CGC submits that she be granted further 3 weeks' time to file an affidavit on behalf of the respondent, affidavit in the matter on behalf of the respondents represented by her. Full stop. Accordingly, a registry to list this matter again after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by it. You give her the copies.
Lordship, interim order may be continued.
Interim order, if any, to continue till the.
The interim in this regard, Lordship, interim order not passed, Lordship. And vacancy also not available, Lordship.
One post in CPAF may be kept vacant, if vacancy is available. If not available, not available. Passed earlier to continue.
When the interim order was passed, there was vacancy, lordship. Because no abandon order.
Until further. Until further.
Lordship. Complies.
Today it is consideration from interim order, my lord.
Hmm.
Your lordship kindly see, my lord, this is my fourth post, this honorable court, my lord. What happened, my lord?
Either,
The
this is not a case of middle. It is either this side or that side. It
My lord.
cannot be a case of a middle. You understood?
my lord,
Either you are this side, right side, or you are on the wrong side. It cannot be middle.
Lordship, we were supposed to produce the record today, Your Lordship, but we haven't received, so we.
Why? Who is having the records?
It's with the.
No, actually today it is fixed from the interim order.
No,
I
no,
like
the
this
records,
one.
we got it. The records. Who is secondary education department? Secretary?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Ask him to bring it. Why?
After
There
the
is an order. These orders of this court are not of given any value. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, 10:30. 10:30, sorry, I'll have to have the division, after the division. The Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department submits that the records have not been received by her. So, this court had wide order dated 28/5/2025 required the Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education Department to produce the records for the purpose of considering the interim prayer for interim relief made in the present proceedings by the petitioner. Full stop. Accordingly, the Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education Department shall invariably produce the original records in the matter, or the records of the matter tomorrow. Full stop. Tomorrow. Kali date to the date. Tomorrow, that is so and so. Tomorrow, man.
Okay.
And you can inform them if they can't send you the records. Maybe it's very secret. If it cannot be given to you, it can only be given to the court. Ask them to come and personally give it to me. No problem. Or should I put it that in seal cover? It seems to be very hot. Okay.
May I please?
One.
This is the pertains to non-payment of the retirement benefits matter. Yeah, the petitioner of the retire on 39/2021. However, they were allowed the petitioner till 4/11/2024. And only the intimation letter was issued on 4/11/20.
Yes. Who is appearing?
It's the A Saliha petitioner.
Yes, Mr. Rabak, please. You are the main man.
Insofar as the BTC is concerned, my lord, if lordship comes to page 31 to page 31 to 34, my lord. These are all retirement gratuity. Then, my lord.
Yes.
These amounts have not been given to you, Mr. Boro? No.
No.
Whether this amount is disputed by the petitioner.
Okay, fine. That we will see. But why is at least this amount not released to them?
It is up to the treasury Thupuri, my lord.
Who is appearing? Why? Why? Why your orders are not being complied with by the treasury officer? Is it not being issued by the competent authority? It's being issued by the competent authority.
So far as the BTC's part is concerned, my lord.
No, after you issue it, is there any requirement of the government of Assam department approving it again, or it's direct payment by the treasury?
It is under the control of the Thupuri treasury office, my lord. Treasury office.
Treasury officer is only a disbursing officer. You direct, he will disburse, provided it is within the four corners of law.
Pension department has to address the issue, my lord.
Why are you not filing an affidavit here?
But so far as the person, the helm of affairs, my lord, has been
And the deputy, the finance has filed an affidavit. And therein they say that we have nothing to do here. This is administrative department. And they have written back to the social welfare is a transferred subject.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you are the man.
So far as my lord, the officer concerned is my lord, he is arrested, my lord, by CM's vigilance department. He has been under judicial custody.
There is no one to replace him. Nobody has taken his place. What is he?
So the
Which
instruction
post?
is awaited, my lord.
Which place? Which post? What is he holding?
CDPO, my lord, David.
CDPO. You get your director.
Director of.
You get your director. Director will tell you what is
I've
happening.
been in touch with him, my lord. He is the only person who has all the necessary
formation. Since he is under judicial custody. There.
So till he does not come out, nothing will happen. He'll be now in under suspension. 48 hours, more than 48 hours, he'll be in suspension. So what will happen now? Okay, Mr. R. Rabha, learned, or Mr. S. Rabha, learned. The Standing Council, BTC, submits that he be given a week's time to complete his instructions and place the same before this court. Also, prayer accepted. On the next date of listing, Mr. Rabha shall apprise this court as to why. Shall receive specific instruction from the Director of Women and Child Development, BTC Kokrajhar, as to why the sanctioned pensionary benefits of the petitioner has not been released to her. Further instruction will also be should be also received with regard to the pension proposal required to be submitted in respect of the petitioner herein. Also, the Learned Council for the petitioner has disputed the amounts now determined by the respondent authorities as death cum gratuity, comma, unutilized leave salary, comma, GIS, etc. Also, they said they said contention of the Learned Council for the petitioner shall be considered at the time of final hearing of the petitioner. However, the amount due sanctioned to the petitioner at present shall be released to him, and the same shall be subject to further orders that would be passed.
A copy of that affidavit, my lord, be served to Atom.
Mr. Rabha, I'm giving you my file. Just go through it. And it's just a 3-page affidavit by the finance saying that we have got nothing to do here.
My lord.
3-page affidavit by the finance saying that we have got nothing to do. Just go through it and give it. You just have this instruction. We'll have it after vacations. Register to list this matter again after, immediately on reopening, after the ensuing summer vacations. Register to list this matter again in the month of August. First you sit down, then you raise your leg. Otherwise you will have injury.
Lordship, in terms with Lordship's earlier order, Lordship, we file a preliminary.
Where?
That is in.
Okay. We have fixed a
On 25.
25. Register to list this matter again on 25/6/2025 along with WPC number. What was the name of the person?
Komal Chandra Das.
You appeared?
Yes.
Komal Chandra Das. And will both will go together.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Khatoniar, what has happened?
Now, my lord, file is with the finance department, my lord.
Oh, that is there on 23/5 also.
So that time, my lord, it was in the government, my lord.
No.
Education department, my lord.
No, Mr. U. Sharma appearing submits that the matter is pending with the finance department for their conference.
But in fact, this endorsement of finance department was sent on 24/4, I think, 28/4, my lord.
Just so. 28/4.
So
We are today in 6.
yes, my lord.
Last date was 23/5. Finance has not given back the file.
Lal. Yes, my lord.
Who is there for finance? Is finance a party here? Yes, Mr. Okay, you are not here, but we request you. Take note of this file number and tell us why this file is taking more than 2 months now. Finance normally does not take so much time. Ben. We'll have that instruction, Mr. They say it's gone to finance. Let's see what the finance is doing. When?
The petitioner, my lord, is always advised to go to the office. She is attending the office of Inspector of Schools at Amingaon after attending her duty and sending her back work. So they are telling that unless an order from the court.
Nothing has happened. It has to go before the finance has to now clear.
My lord, the finance department can very easily pass an order, can easily release the salary. Because she is not getting salary.
It
for
has
us.
been pointed out, it has been, Mr. Khatonia on instructions has submitted that the proposal with regard to retention of the post for normalization of the services of the petitioners was endorsed to the finance department for their views of the concurrence on 28/4/2025. However, the views of the finance department are still awaited. Also, in view of the above position, this court has requested Mr. M.
Yes.
Learned Council, Learned Standing Council Finance Department to receive instructions from the Finance Department as regards the status of processing of the file placed before it by the Education Department pertaining to the petitioners. Herein, that is Manju Devi. So, Mr. Khatonia shall furnish the requisite particulars to Mr. Bhuya so as to enable him to forward the same to the Finance Department. Also, the instructions in this matter shall be placed. Mr. Bhuya is requested to receive the instructions and place this same before this court on the next date of listing. Also, registry to list this case again on 16/7/2025. Also, registry to reflect the name of Mr. M. Bhuya in the cause list. 16/7. 16/7, I have asked Mr. Bhuya to get the instructions from the Finance Department. We'll see then what happens. Not seen you for a long time.
Hello.
Not keeping well.
How well?
Oh. But you look a little bit frail. Take care.
Oblige, my lord.
These matters are pending.
Yes, your lordship.
Ekalaga mighty ba? 34, 35, 36,
The new
37,
chief secretary,
38,
your lordship.
39. Huh?
The petition may impeach the new chief secretary, your lordship.
You let the matter. If the division bench, it takes another 2 years. He'll implement one more. Wait.
Yes.
It is stated at the bar that the present contempt petition be taken up after disposal of writ appeal number
287 of 2023.
287 of 2000.
Main leading writ appeal.
287
of 2023.
287 of 2023. Full stop. Which is presently pending disposal. Disposal of so and so. Full stop. Prayer accepted. Full stop. Registry to list these matters again after the disposal of the said writ appeal. Full stop. Parties are at liberty to prefer applications for listing of the present matter after disposal of the said writ appeal.
Oblige, your lordship. Oblige.
There, please, your lordship. You can see the last order.
Yes.
I have received an instruction. Hearing will take place on on 27th of this month. Earlier order was recalled and now a press hearing will be conducted on 27th.
Mr. N.J. Khatonia on instructions has submitted that with a view to comply with the directions passed by this court while the order dated 17/1/2023 in WPC number 5028/2021, the secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education has scheduled a hearing of the petitioner and other affected parties on 27/6/2025. So accordingly, he prays that the present matter be taken up after the ensuing vacation so as to enable him to place on record the developments taking place after the said hearing after the conclusion of the said hearing scheduled on 27/6/2020. Accordingly, registry to list this matter after the ensuing summer vacations.
Earlier also, 2-3 times hearing were taken, madam. Earlier.
Can't help it. Seen the affidavit filed by the petitioner after effecting service upon the sole respondent by way of dusty move. Service upon the sole respondent is held to be complete. However, none has entered appearance on behalf of the sole respondent. For the ends of justice, the sole respondent, for the ends of justice, sole respondent is granted another 2 weeks' time. Also, accordingly, the registry to list this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to release.
If whether he is not in service 2 years, but if
Can't
that
help
may
it.
be-
This is contempt. I
that
can't,
may be
I,
different. No,
and-
my
and-
request is on a date.
what date?
Date.
2 weeks of date, bond officer date the DDS. 23/7.
I am praying for some time, my lord.
Page 34.
You have got your instructions.
No, my lord.
Instruction there to issue the order clearly, mandamus is there, page 34, madam, paragraph 28.
That case, my order, I suppose. No, not mine. My lord, justice spoken, sir.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, what more is required? Dealt with all issues.
Yes, my lord. I understand.
Why is that order not being passed?
That is, my lord. I have not received the instruction, my lord.
You get your instructions. We'll have it on Monday,
Not Monday, my lord. Wednesday.
Tuesday,
Wednesday, my lord.
Wednesday. Okay. Mr. Khatonia submits that the matter be taken up on Wednesday, 25. February, yeah, what are you about? Report period. 25/6/2025, on which date he shall apprise this court with regard to the compliance of the directions passed. While order dated
Order is number 27/2/2025,
27/2/2025 in WPC number
3929/2024,
3929/2020.
2024.
Obligation.
Maybe back in 2020, my lord, this honorable court passed an order. There is page 8 annexure 1, my lord, of the contempt decision.
I dated, madam,
Yeah, that is more.
978, madam.
It was all 4/3/2020, page number 9. The contempt-
Page number?
9 of the contempt decision. That of the contempt application.
Contempt.
There you have the present application filed for directly respondent authority to release the area surgery as well current surgery who is presently serving as an assistant teacher in Teliapra Primary School. Learned counsel.
Mr. Bora, you are appearing for?
I am preparing for sole respondent, madam. Now, what you will see, there is an order, madam.
Now, petitioner is serving as submitted by the applicant. Authorities will release the currency as well. In view of the matter, court is opinion that respondable to will do the needful in terms of the proposed submitted by the director of education. ETC for payment of salary of.
So now they have cleared everything.
And nothing has been given as on today.
Oh, they have cleared everything. They have accepted your entitlement.
Yes, madam.
They have sent the matter to the finance SIU department for
Yes.
approval. What happened there?
Lordship will turn, my lordship will turn to the order, last order, my lord.
Forget the last order, we'll come to that. But why?
After reminders were sent, my lord, through the WTP department, my lord. And then thereafter, my lord, there is an order dated 3/3/2025 to implement the WPT secretary as well as the finance department, my lord. Secretary finance department. That has not been done. 3/3/25. And now, my lord, and I had been trying to modify that order.
Kotogi,
Yes, my lord.
for your benefit, this order will not call for a recall.
Yes, sir.
I'm not confident. This order will not call for a recall.
Yes, sir.
You implement these two parties,
And
and in the meantime, when can you file this application?
by next week, my lord.
Next week. We'll have it immediately after the vacations.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm dismissing this. I heard Mr. P.
And then
Kotoki.
only these two posts are lying vacant.
Oh, that cannot be. I cannot pass an order in the contempt petition.
I understand.
So I'm heard Mr. P. Kotoki in the learned counsel for the petitioner and Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel, appearing for the sole respondent. The present interlocutory application has been instituted, praying for the following relief. Page 6-7. A perusal of the said relief would mean that this court is required to adjudicate the present proceedings, adjudicate upon the issue and pass further directions which were not there in the order of which violation is alleged in the connected writ petition. Such a course of action is not permissible to be so done by this court in its contempt jurisdiction. Accordingly, the prayer made in the present writ application, interlocutory application stands, cannot be accepted, and the interlocutory application stands dismissed. Now, next, contempt petition. Mr. P. Kotoki, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he would file the requisite application in terms of the interlocutory application, in terms of the order date, in terms of the directives passed by order dated 3/3/2025 within a week. This court, noticing that the proposal with regard to release of the arrears salaries of the petitioner after the amount was so computed, is presently lying with the finance SIU department for approval, for concurrence oblique approval, had requested Mr. M. Bhuya, learned. I'm sorry, we are only troubling you. M. Bhuya, learned, standing counsel, finance department, to assist this court by Mr. M. B. Gogoi, learned, additional advocate general, to assist this court by receiving instructions with regard to the status of processing of such proposal so submitted by the administrative department to the petition to the finance department pertaining to the release of arrears salaries of the petitioner. The said instructions be received and placed by Mr. B. Gogoi on the next date of listing. Registry to list this matters again on 21/7/2025. Full stop. The registry to reflect the name of Mr. B. Gogoi, learned, additional advocate general, on the next date of this. Only you're not a party. You only want to know. They say they have been sending reminders after reminders, no response. So if there is something, just look into it.
May I please, sir? Regarding my lord, promotion to the post of headmaster, my lord, is a series of matters has been, my lord, disclosed of by the coordinate bench, my lord, whereby, my lord, it was sent back to the authority to verify, then thereafter, my lord, the directed to prepare the list, my lord. At paragraph 13, 14, and 15 is the, my lord. This, the petitioner are from the same district, my lord. While preparing the gradation list, my lord, the junior cadre has been included, my lord. We are the senior, my petitioner are the senior, my lord. Promotion has been done as per rule 14, my lord, as 2018.
But your
My lord,
steps are not complete.
my lord, I can understand, but there are 83, my lord, private
Can't help
respondents.
it. You have made them.
My lord, yes, my lord, as per direction of this.
Now there are,
Through inspector, through my lord, we have taken steps, my lord, earlier, my
I
lord,
don't know.
that was not completed, my lord. And
That we can-
subsequently, this honorable court has directed to, my lord, the,
This order is there. How can I, with this standing, how can I pass? Because this will affect them also. In that case, there was no private respondent.
my lord, one of the cases it is done, my lord, the other series.
But
of
here,
cases,
there none has appeared.
I can understand, my lord.
So you take your steps, come back, then we will pass that order. Seen the Lajima Court order dated 22/5/2025, which reveals that the petitioner was directed to take fresh steps for service of notice upon the respondents indicated therein by registered post with AD as well as by usual court process through the office of the concerned learned civil judge bracketed junior division. The petitioner, in terms of the said orders, have not taken steps. So, Mr. S. Hajorika, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he would take the requisite step. Last date also you undertook, but you did not take.
My lord, in the last.
Petitioner is directed to take steps for respondents in terms of the Laujima code within 1 week from today.
My lord, it was last date, it was missed, my lord, because in the meanwhile, my lord, the other cases has been disposed of. That's
I
why, my
got
lord,
it, but when there is judicial orders, how
My
can
lord.
I go beyond? Or you withdraw this petition, file a fresh one.
my lord, earlier, at the time of filing, we have not made the parties, my lord, the private respondent. My lord, subsequently, as per direction of this honorable court, we have
Okay.
completed them.
Okay, if there is that, then you will have to do it.
My lord,
Submits that he would take he would take steps for service of notice upon the respondents indicated in the order dated 22/5/2025 of the Laojima Court within a period of by 23,
my lord.
23/6/2025. Also, registry to list those matters again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the
Maybe, my lord, after 2 weeks, my lord.
steps.
My lord, for it.
2 weeks. 4 weeks means it
Well,
will
it
be
will take-
vacation after
it will-
vacation, so.
It will take time, my lord. Obliged, my lord.
This matter was listed yesterday, my lord. Admittedly, I am the first wife governed by Mohammedan law.
Yes, Mr. What? Madam Chaudhary. You have, has the respondent come? Yes,
For respondent 9.
Mr. Phukan, there is one matter we have kept Mr. Chaudhary waiting. 2 minutes.
Miller.
Yes,
My lord,
what is your, yes, Doctor.
my lord, now this is pending before the government, my lord. Now government are discussing the matter, my lord, with the finance department. That
Hmm.
is why they have asked for 2 weeks time, my lord. Immediately after vacation, we'll,
So why this was not coming before?
my lord, actually that was sent to me for email, my lord. My junior colleague didn't have that.
We'll give them 2 weeks time.
One is maybe my lord.
1 week also, it will be after vacations. We'll fix it immediately on
My
reopen.
lord.
Mr.
Maybe
S. Doctor,
this person.
Mr. S. Doctor, learned counsel for the standing council, Panchayat and Rural Development Department submits that the affidavit in the matter would be filed on or before 14/7/2025. Registry to list this matter again on 18/7/2025.
My
In
lord.
the event no affidavit is filed, this court would proceed to consider the issue arising in the present proceedings based on the materials already available on record.
I leave.
A date may be fixed, my lord.
I have fixed it on 18th, affidavit on 14th, case on 18th.
Right.
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Doctor.
My lord. Lordship has already indicated what lordship is saying.
What do you have?
Petitioner number 2, 3, 4 and 5.
Hmm.
Are entitled to the prayer made, and others are not entitled.
One
2,
is not
3, 4 and
entitled.
5. One
Huh?
is also not, because 2012 he is entitled.
Okay.
And others 2012, 2016.
Hmm.
So
So
my lord,
two
2, 3, 4 and 5. 4.
Okay.
May I submit one thing? There is a problem. Problem is that finance department has one notification saying that one cutoff date was there, thereafter they are not accepting. And the open does benefits.
No, where is that notification? There is a notification.
Yes, ma'am.
I
So,
think it's
in
1
this case,
4.
finance department is not a party.
No, no, 1 forget finance. 1/4/2005. 10 years. 10 years would be 2007. So if they are within that 10 years.
They are not, finance department are not accepting, my lord. After some one cutoff date.
I got it.
That
There
is why
there
finance
is a
department
notification.
is
There
necessary.
is a notification. You have that notification, Mr.
No.
Gogoi. What is that Upenda subsequent? You published the notification. What is the cutoff date?
There it is, my lord, till on the day of passing of the judgment, my lord.
10 years.
It will be there. It will be most probably July or June 2014.
Then it will be 10 years
10
would be
it goes to
2004.
17, 14,
The judgment is of 2007.
17, yeah, division.
So it will be 2007.
7.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes.
Then they are in.
Oh, Mala, there is a sunset clause now.
That is,
Not that, Mala, sunset clause.
Why?
Finance has issued one notification stating that whatever proposal we have received, because repeated reminders are sent. Despite that, now also Mala proposals are coming. Apart from court order, there is a different issue. But whoever is there, who comes within the zone of consideration, that Mala, all proposals are sought for. Reminders were given, extensions were given. Then also, Mala, nothing came up. Say some came, some were left out.
So you brought it.
Issue there, Mala, sunset clause.
That will not bar us from.
Yes, yes, from passing orders that cannot.
Okay. But nothing more? Only this writ petition would be limited to
1 to 4, or 2, 4, 3, 4 to 5.
and the rest?
Rest are, my lord, they are entitled to wages if they claim, my lord, otherwise. Not by this prayer is not complete.
Heard Mr. S. Not learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. Dr. Learned standing counsel. Standing counsel. Panchayat and Rural Development. Mr. Mr. Nath at the first instance has submitted that the present writ petition with regard to the prayer of present writ petition is limited to the petitioners number 2, 3, 4, and 5 only. Also, he submits that with regard to the case of the petition number 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 10, 11, and 12, the said petitioners would file appropriate application representation before the respondent authorities for consideration of their cases for release of the wages that would be due to it.
Yes,
Mr. Nath has submitted that insofar as the petitioners number 2, 3, 4, and 5 are concerned, they having been so engaged in the year 2005, their cases would be covered by the decision of this court in the case, by a decision of the division bench of this court in the case of State of Assam versus Upendas, bracketed, Direct Appeal number 45 of 2024 by order dated 8/6/2014. 2014, by order dated 8/6/2017. Also, this court, while the said, Baki Upendas or any asset, mother. Upendas or the follow Purico, and Lloyd Little. Court query. Court query. Also, in view of the decision of the honorable of the division bench in the case of Upendas Supra, this court is of the considered view that the petitioners having completed more than 10 years on the date of the said judgment, are entitled to the benefits flowing from para 22 of the said decision. Also, accordingly, the respondent authorities are directed to consider the case of the petitioners number 2, 3, 4, and 5 for being extended the benefits of extend the benefits flowing from the decision of the Honorable Division Bench of this court in the case of Upenda Supra. More particularly, para 22 thereof. Also, insofar as the petitioner's number, such decision be taken, such benefits be released to the petitioners within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Also, insofar as the petitioners number 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is concerned, they are granted liberty to file appropriate applications before the respondent authorities for a release of the wages as would be applicable in their cases, in as much as their cases would not be covered by the decision of the division bench of this court in Upendas. With the above observations, directions, the present writ petition stands. To quote them in the Kislu, this writ petition is limited to so and so. Mr. At the outset has submitted that the petitioners have prayed for in the present writ petition for being extended with the benefits of the decision of this court in the case of Upendas packet Tate Likidiva, writ appeal number 45/14, order dated so and so. However, he submits that the said benefit would be applicable only in case of respondents number, petitioners number 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, in respect of the petitioners number 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, he submits that the having not completed 10 years of service on the date of passing of the decision of the division bench in the case of Upendas, they would not be entitled to the benefits flowing therefrom. Dispose of. Yes, Mr.
Lordship had observed the verification part, my lord. Because I have some doubt, my lord, because petition number 2, he was appointed in 3/7/2005.
I'll incorporate.
Because in 2023, he was 30 years old. 34 years old.
Okay, done.
I'll do this.
Yes, Mr. Gogoi, anything?
Yes, but fact, my lord, what has happened is, my lord, so far as the arrears subsistence allowance from August 2023.
November 23 to December 24.
No,
November 24.
September to, my lord, November 23.
No.
That was perhaps, my lord, sanctioned sometimes in 29th of March. But the authorities got that copy on 16/6. So it got left. But, my lord, immediately they have already prepared the proposal. And it has been submitted on 17th of June. So now
November 23 to November 24 is pending.
Yes.
So that will be clear.
In fact, my lord, subsequently from, my lord, that part, 8 November onwards, my lord, till the date he was released from service, that also proposal will be submitted immediately.
Mr. B. Gogoi submits that. Although proposals were submitted and and sanction was accorded for release of the subsistence allowance to the petitioner, for a period, for a partial period, for the period.
The lordship will see the last serial number, my lord.
Needed.
The petitioner.
What is his name?
Needed.
For a period 9/8/23 to 8/11/23, the amount involved could not be released to the petitioner on account of the fact that the sanction accorded had lapsed.
Yeah.
So, however, he has submitted that the departmental authorities have now processed the area subsistence allowance proposal in respect, processed the area subsistence allowance proposal in respect of the petitioner hearing, and he submits that the same would be taken to its logical conclusion within a period of 4 weeks from today. Accordingly, a registry to list this matter immediately after the ensuing summer vacations. On the next date of listing, Mr. Gogoi Learned Additional Advocate General shall apprise this court about the status of the processing made with regard to release of the subsistence allowance, area subsistence allowance of the petitioner.
Order period from my lord, November 2003 onwards, still is released, my lord. That also they are going to, my lord.
Whatever it
submit.
is, you
Yes.
just all subsistence allowance.
Yes.
Not put in a thing.
Yeah.
Mr. B. Sharma
Lordship,
has stood up for the advocate, accountant general in. Will do.
Lordship,
Has stood up.
Lordship,
Appears for.
the whole subsistence allowance may be.
I have not
Maybe-
said anything. I have said subsistence allowance, areas. Yes. Yes, Mr. Pugon.
My lord, to cut it very short, my lord, that full court ban decision, my lord, it won't applicable in this case. my lord.
Why?
Since, my lord, that full court decision, my lord, it is regarding more than one white, my lord. But here, my lord, I am the only white, my lord, and the writ petitioner, my lord, using the modern lingo, my lord, is just in a relationship with my husband.
Okay.
My lord, so, my
What
lord,
we do
I-
is, this is
Straight
already
and-
state. Release of pension is state.
And my lord, secondly, my lord, my learned friend is heavily relying on Annexure 1, my lord.
No, no,
That
no.
first
What
class
is the
judicial
interim
magistrate
direction passed
judgment.
here?
But a criminal court cannot, my lord, decide, cannot validify a marriage, my lord. That too, when it is regarding 498A.
Okay, both of you are not getting any money.
No, but some amount has been released to her, my lord.
Where?
You know, from 21 to 22.
46,000.
Okay.
No,
Now
so
that
my
there
lord-
is a dispute with regard to the status of the persons, we are refusing to interfere. You go before the learned civil court and get your things sorted
there
out.
is a
My lord,
Till that time, no release of pensions.
Well, there is already observation made by the learned court below, my lord. Page-
that learned court below is criminal court, my lord.
Maybe, my lord.
So, my lord,
Observation
as
is
per this Muslim Act, my lord, this civil court will have that jurisdiction.
Page 32.
So a criminal court, that too regarding 498A.
The pendency of this case is neither benefiting you nor her.
And all the pension papers, my lord, my name has been recorded, my lord.
Okay,
And I have two daughters, my lord, one daughter
okay,
just.
we'll hear
my
it
lord,
then after the vacations. Pleadings are complete.
my lord.
The learned counsel for the parties submit that the pleadings in the matter is complete and accordingly prays that the matter be taken up for final hearing after the ensuing vacations.
Immediately
Also,
after, my lord.
accordingly, the writ petition stands admitted. No formal notice is required to be issued as all the petitioners, as all the respondents have entered appearance. Also, registry to list this matter for hearing in the
Immediately.
month of August 2024.
My lord, in the last part of July, my lord.
Month August. We'll hear this matter.
My lord, my daughter, my lord, second daughter, my lord, just passed higher secondary, my lord, which 70%, my lord, in science stream. my lord. To get admission, my lord, I don't have money. And the first daughter, my lord.
She
my
is
lord,
not even, she is also same. You both, I
My lord.
told you both yesterday.
But
Both
it is-
come to an agreement.
That is why, my lord, at least, my lord, in the,
Both come to an agreement. I'll dispose of. I haven't told that you will receive, you will pay.
And I will receive.
my lord,
Whoever, that we will
we
decide.
are
We
four
may
members,
ask
my
him
lord, she is only one. So, my lord, at least, my
for
lord,
one, not that 50-50.
20%, my lord, that
No, 50-50.
we are agreeable to that, my lord.
50-50.
My lord, that is not agreeable to me.
Then-
Since,
then-
my lord,
then
four
that's
members
why
are
we-
there, my lord.
We'll hear the.
Two daughters, my lord, one granddaughter, my lord.
How many daughters you have? Four.
No, my
No
lord,
children.
no children, that is why, my lord. I have two daughters, my lord,
Already
and one grandson, my lord.
Already one married. man.
Only, but
Married daughter.
married, but he is, my lord, dependent on me.
My lord,
And the second one,
as
my lord.
per learned court bellow's order, I am the first wife.
that
My
one
marriage
for
was
criminal-
terminated on 12/12/99. And her marriage was subsequently solemnized in the year 2000.
I know, I've seen it.
But that order has not been essayed.
July, August ko chilo na?
Third
On
week of July.
29/7/2020.
Most of
29.
it.